Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Chaz Jones again, and I'm back with another one. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Let's start the week off fresh with this new review. Today we're going to be doing a shoe by none other than Virgil Abloh and Jordan Brand. This is probably, I would say, my third or fourth favorite shoe from any of the shoes that he's done. My grill right now will be the Desert Tan Air Max 90 that he did. That's the shoe that's my end all be all that I'm trying to get. Eventually I will have it in my collection. That is the shoe to me. That is, it just can't be taught to me by any other shoe he's done, whether that be the MCA or whatever. That's my favorite shoe by him, but I'm going a little bit too much into detail. But today we got Jordan in here today. This one is one of the newer ones. It's I would say it's a really dope sneaker. I have actually a shoe that I can compare to it, which you guys will see. But yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what this shoe is. I'll let you guys try and figure it out before we get there, because it's gonna be a treat. And as if you haven't known yet, I am releasing videos Mondays, Fridays from now on, as best as I can. Trying to make sure that you guys always have something to watch from me. Stay consistent, get that follower base up so I can do more videos for you guys. But I'm talking a little bit too much, so let's get into it. Alright, so since I'm trying to leave this up to a surprise for you guys, I'm not going to tell you the colorway until you see what's in the box. You guys will see, you guys know, and yeah, I just want to have that surprise for you guys so you guys can hash it out, figure out what it is for yourselves, see if you can guess it. You might even be able to see because, as you can see, this box has holes in it. I don't know if you can pick it up what it is yet or not, maybe not. But as you can see, this is on Off-White's boxes. This box has plenty of holes in it, as you can see. Just a part of the design of the shoe that you'll get to see. So I'm guessing you guys probably already know at least the model of the shoe. Model of the shoe is the Jordan 5. So it's just the colorway that you gotta guess. Is it the metallic black Jordan 5s? Is it the fire red Jordan 5s? Just gonna have to wait and see. But so far, I do love the presentation of the box. It gives, I feel like it's appropriate because it gives you the look that you need just to be like, get in the headspace of where he was going with this shoe. The box kind of looks rugged, which gives it that type of look. This is super nice to me that you could tell that he thought about what he was going to do with the shoe. Each part is like a window in, and that's a really cool little look. So I love that part of it. He did his thing with that. And let's see, it says, the label for it says Air Jordan 5 Retro SP. So I'm not gonna go any further into that part because if I do, you guys will know the colorway. But this is definitely a dope box. It looks like a regular Jordan box with a cement print and the Jordan and Jumpman until you get to the holes in the box. And I feel like that's the really dope part about this. So yeah, let's get into it and let me show you guys what's inside the box. So, if you haven't guessed by now, time's up. I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys. You'll see through the wrapping paper because with the wrapping paper of this one, I'll lift it up just so you guys can see a little bit. It actually says Off-White and has the Off-White logos and the year 2020 and everything. So you can see everything. It has a big Jumpman right here. That's a nice little touch to it too. Bam. So there you guys have it. Jordan 5 Fire Red Off-Whites. This is a really dope colorway and it's a dope shoe to me. I really love it. I think it encapsulates the fire red really perfectly actually. It actually encapsulates to me if you worn the sneakers, if you wore them down, take out the pattern, make holes in it. It looks almost exactly like the Fire Red 5 with some dope changes to it. I actually love the material that he used, the netting. It gives it, it really changes the shoe. I know that I know that we always ask for collaborators to change the shoe and not just change the colorway. And I feel like between Virgil and Union, they really do that every time. And I feel like that's a dope thing about those two. Even though it may not actually make it functionally better, it actually changes the shoe a lot. But yeah, this is pretty close with some key differences to the Fire Red 5. And actually, to show you guys how close it is, let me go ahead and get my Jordan Fire Red 5 that I have, just a plain version. So let me go ahead and get it. Just like, bam. And there we have it. The regular Jordan Fire Red 5. As you can see, one is way bulkier, one is way slimmer. Mainly because I think they took out a lot of the padding that the Jordan 5 had, which changes the look drastically. If you look, there's no padding on the heels anymore. The tongue is barely padded, if you can see that. It's barely padded, even has a hole through it. Yeah, that's a really big differences on there, is that the padding is really gone from here. And as you can tell, I have worn these Jordan Fire Red 5s, and it has yellow, which is the look that I think that Virgil was going for with the material he used for the Jordan 5 Off-White. The reason why I say that too is not only because of that, but because the sole is more yellow than my worn pair. And these are DS, so these haven't even been worn yet. This is just how they're gonna come. This is how they're gonna look. They're gonna have a yellow look to them. I know a lot of people have been like, hey, are those white or are they yellow? This to me is like an aged yellow to me. Not a pure yellow, but an aged yellow throughout the whole shoe. Which gives me curiosity to say, how is this gonna look about, I say with about 3 months of wear to it, about 6 months or a year of wear into it. Because this, for the most part, hasn't gotten that yellow. So I'm like, how will this look in the next couple of months to a year? I think that'll be a dope thing to see. I've seen a lot of people are iffy on the holes. A lot of people are starting to come around to it. I like the holes. I would not cut them because I think that's just the look he was going for. I get it if you want to be creative and do your own thing with it, but I love the hole where he has it on the tongue, and then I love the fact that he left the little see-through part on there, but not all the way. That's a dope look to me. Yes, you guys will have to wear clean socks with these. You can't just go out and wear your dirty socks with these. That'd be nasty. And as you see, he has the signature hang tag on it. It says Off-White, Co Nike, 2020 zip tag. The other tag that he has on there is made in China, and then it says it in 2 different languages. But yeah, this is a super nice Jordan. It still has the Air Jordan upside down in the tongue, like the Fire Red 5s that came out this year also. And then they also have something that this Fire Red doesn't have, which is the 23 on the side. We've had 23 on the sides of previous Jordan 5 Fire Reds, but not this one. Also, another key difference is Nike Air. The Nike Air isn't done in a black. That's another thing. And with Virgil, what it looks like took out the lining to the shoe, it gives it that tan inside of the lining look. This one will be red. So that's another key difference in here. Besides that, they have also the lace lock on these also is yellow, like you've had it for a long time, where mine is still crystal clear, which is a nice effect to me. I love the crystal clear look of it. I do like the yellow look just because it goes with the shoe really well. I do love the thing that Virgil does with his shoes, where you see the lining to some of the shoes that he does, and that's a real dope aesthetic to me. Even though this is supposed to be like I think Virgil goes for more of a frayed inside out look to his shoes. The cut of the shoe is pretty clean. From the little peaks that he put with this layer of netting around it, to also having The liner, it's actually cut perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it that I see visibly. The stitching looks pretty good, and compared to mine, it still looks pretty good. Stitching looks about the same. Anything else I could say? Maybe the Nike Air. The Air on the Nike is a little bit closer. And don't forget, you guys, get the Oregon and all the Virgil writing that comes standard to a off-white sneaker on the inside of the Jordan 5. That's another touch that he's done. The tag is not in the same place as the Fire Red that came out. So the tag on this one is inside this little part right here, connecting to this heel part. Tag to this one is actually down here. That's another key difference to it. Besides that, I think everything else is pretty much the same. Just most of the padding taken out, and I think that's what I like about it, because it slims up the 5 and it gives it that unique look to it. Also, let me bring back the other one. And there we go. So it also comes with 2 different pair of laces. You don't have to just rock the white laces, or actually those are kind of yellow too. You can rock red laces with them and black laces. With this shoe, even though it is not my favorite off-white sneaker, it is my favorite off-white Jordan 5 sneaker. It does it better than the black to me. Even though the black actually might, well, I really don't know if the black will hold up over time more than this. Maybe it will, because this, I don't know how the material will scuff, how the material will wear, how the creasing will look on this. But this is a dope shoe. I love where he went with this. It kind of re-energized and made people more ready for a more off-white collabs to me, because we were getting kind of scared that Virgil was running out of ideas with what shoes he was going to do. And I think Jordan Brand said, hey, I think it's time we gave you another model to work with. And it's always good just to see another black creator in the space doing his thing and just showing that we matter, and showing that we can do great things and that we make this culture cool. But that's another thing that I love about the shoe, is that it's just embodies what he does, and he took full control, went crazy with both of the Jordan 5 designs, and managed to make people love it. It's a risky thing to do when you're trying to switch up a Jordan or switch up any Nike model that the people love. It's really risky to do that, and people have failed at it, but he succeeded at the last 2. And on my scale, for my 5-star scale, guys, I'll probably give this about a, I'm debatable, because this is a hard one for me. I don't want to give out the 5 too much, but since he succeeded in doing a good version of a retro sneaker, not only did he do that, the quality is good. He took away the padding, but it's still wearable. It's still good to use. He made it so you could fix your own things. If you want to cut out the holes, you can cut out the holes, and you can create your own creativity to it, which I told you guys I love with the Jordan Union 4. He gave it a whole new look. It's just so different that you don't see something like this on the streets every day. I love that he went outside the zone where he was making. He may have missed, to me personally, on the skate kicks for Nike that he made, but this was 100% a hit to me. So I would have to give these a 5-star. I think he capsuled a look and feel to it where it feels like you're back in the 90s watching Jordan. This is like, it feels like a shoe that you have worn and you appreciate it, and this is what you get out of it. You get the yellow, and that's the perfect design to me. I want to see how this shoe ages, because I want to see, does it get darker in the yellow, does certain colors change. But this is definitely a dope sneaker to me. I feel like this is a must-have, and this is a 5-star to me. The hype was high on these. He delivered. They're good. The quality is good. Like I said, There's no stitching, no glue marks on the sneaker. It's really good. No creases, no anything. It's, I mean, on any other shoe, if I saw yellowing, it would get knocked off. But that was his intention with the sneaker, and I feel like he 100% nailed it. He even yellowed up his little hang tag, which isn't ever really yellow. So it's all dope to me. I'll give this a 5-star. Would I buy it? Probably not now because price point's too high. But should you buy it? I feel like if you like Jordan 5s, if you want something that gives you a vintage look right off the bat without you having to do anything, this is the shoe. If you want something designer, I get it. I don't usually go for it just because it's designer, but this is a shoe to do it for. It's a super nice shoe. All I can say is he killed it. He killed it, and this is a super dope shoe. Just, yeah. And it's one that you can decide if you want to sell these shoes. You could get multiple pairs of whatever you like, or you could just keep these and you have these, and you're not gonna see many people with them. That's another dope thing about the sneaker. But yeah, that's about it that I have to say on the sneaker. Just super bold and classic, and let me get the other sneaker back in my hand. And yeah, it's just, you just look at these two sneakers and you see where this sneaker will end up. Maybe not in the yellowing of the leather. Maybe the leather will yellow. We don't know. I doubt that it will. But it encapsulates everything of, hey, I wore this sneaker for a long time. Now it looks like this. Maybe not with the holes and everything. Maybe not with the pad took out. But definitely with the sole to me. I just love that about the sneaker. I love to wear my kicks. So that kind of hit home with me. My soles do get yellow because I do love to wear them. But I love this collab because he changed so much, but it didn't kill the shoe. It didn't make the shoe look unwearable. It didn't make the shoe look corny to wear. It's just nice. But yeah, this is a super dope shoe to me. It gets my 5 stars. I'm still trying to find the shoe that I get that doesn't get the 5 stars. I think, what was the shoe that got 4 stars? It was a shoe that I got not too long ago. I forget, but if you guys can name it in the comments. But yeah, this is definitely a 5-star shoe to me. If you guys can get it, get it. But thank you guys for watching today. Make sure you guys subscribe on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you guys hit up the comments, hit the like button, subscribe. That would be the biggest things to me. If you share, I will shout you guys out next video. First comments, I will shout you guys out. And thank you. And I really appreciate you guys for watching and supporting. I just want you guys to stay safe out there. Stay blessed. Peace.